Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, we're going to take a look at the day in the life of someone who's approaching endgame. But I mean, I'm only at tier 11, I'm not at the shiny tier 12 just yet, but I am getting really close. So today we're going to take a look at how I spent 1800 stamina on APAP and whether the fruits of my labor is well worth it. So in total, I took about 6 hours just to use all this stamina. And of course, because today is a 1.5 times relic rate up event, there is no time better than to grind your relics. So as you can see on the screen, clearly I auto sell anything that is 5-star and below. And in fact, I'm not even going to keep a whole bunch of my 6-star relics because it's just way too much effort and energy and time to just sort everything out, but also because I don't really need to use a whole bunch of them. So let's go to our inventory and take a look at all the 6-star relics that we have found thus far and figure out just how good the drops are. Well, good or not, let's find out. Okay, so here are all the relics. So there are 6 columns of them, and how many rows of these? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So amazingly, it's about 320 relics, give and take plus minus 1. That's incredible, that's unthinkable. 324 relics in just one day. And all that it really cost me was, I think, about 16 stamina packs and just 10 refills. So this was much more than I expected. This is way much more than I expected. But anyway, so we have to clean this up and let's just figure out what are good to keep. But given my status in the game, given my current point in the game, I'm just gonna have to sell a whole bunch of relics. So the way I like to do it, which I would not recommend to you guys, especially if you're newer players, you may not want to follow me. I'm just gonna sell everything that is 6 stars and with less than 2 or rather less than 3 substats. So just like that, if I sell all, it's gonna be almost 2 million worth of relics. So we're just gonna bulk sell it, and whew, this is quite expensive, especially to a lot of you guys. I know some of you guys are like, wait, no, you didn't even bother to check the relics. What if they are good? I need something a little bit better, a little bit stronger, and of course 5 stars, I just tend to sell 5 stars without thinking too much about it. So these are the relics that I'm going to work with. Obviously, I'm not just going to sell them all right now. I'm going to have to go through all of it. Oh yeah, one more thing, I don't really like to keep Panacea relics, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell all the Panacea relics because I feel like healers, you either need Ocean Waves or Windwalker. I think these are the 2 better stats, so yep, they all have to go. So these are all like 3 substats and 4 substat relics. It's really painful. I know it's really painful, but I don't feel like I'll ever use them, so yeah, why not? So we can go through all of these one by one. Basically what we're left with is just like that, right? So how many rows of these relics do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So from about 320 relics, we actually narrowed down to 78. 78 is still a lot to work with, so there is a lot that we have to look through and probably a whole bunch of them that we have to sell as well, especially slot 246 flats. So I call them slot 246, but it's really just slot 2, slot 4 and slot 2 again. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so without further ado, let the relic checking begin. We have the first adamantine. We are not going to go too much into detail about all these. I think this is going to be a sell. So basically what I'm going to do here is just lock whatever that I think I need to keep. So this, I don't think I need to keep. I'm just going to sell it, so I'm not going to touch it. This one, it has HP and crit damage, not really that good. I'm going to sell it. This I'm going to sell. This I could keep, so I lock it. I need to figure out who can use this because it's a shield rune, or rather adamantine rune. This is the same thing, so I'm just going to keep it first. I think it has pretty good subs. This is not bad, but yet again, I do not know who's going to use it. Oh man, it's a flat. This is good, it has speed. Attack bonus, this is not that good. I need better subs than that. Not that great, I guess. It is a speed relic, but it doesn't have speed subs. Now this has speed subs, so I'm gonna keep that. This has nothing. This has a speed sub, but it's a flat stat. I'm not gonna keep flats. No good. This is not bad. Wow, this is actually... it has good potential, of course, so we're gonna take a look at it in just a moment. Not good. Sell, sell, sell. Well, this is unfortunate. Not good enough. Sell. Flat, sell, sell. Oh man, this was so close. Sell, sell. I usually go through them really fast, so wow, this is amazing. This is so good. Yeah, I usually just blow through them really quickly because I don't really want to spend too much time just thinking too much about all these relics that I have. Generally, if I have to think about whether is it good or not, chances are it's not good enough for me. Okay, this is a flat, so I'm gonna sell it. This is defense bonus, but it doesn't have speed, so I'm not gonna keep it. Oh man, this is a flat, that's so sad. This is resistance, gonna sell it. This is HP with speed, definitely gonna keep this. This is potentially very useful. It has accuracy and speed, and this can be quite useful on DPS aspers that you just want their skills to rotate around pretty quickly, so I think I'll keep it first. It's pretty similar, right? These two relics, so I think they kind of pair with each other. Just need to figure out where to get the crit from. This is not bad. This is, oh, I mean, this is really good though. This is a sell, this is a sell, this is a sell, sell, sell. This is a flat, so it's a sell. This is a resistance, so it's a sell. Flat, not good, not good. This is really good. This is defense, which is good for Dona with crit rate, potentially useful. Okay, so for this relic, even though it doesn't really suit Dona all that much, the crit rate has a potential to go rather high, which is something that I'm probably going to bank on. If it doesn't go into crit rate, I'm just going to sell it. This is a slot 2 that is attack percentage. I'm not even going to keep it. This has pretty decent subs. I think this is not bad. Next, flat, not good. Flat, resistance, not good, not good. Yeah, not bad. This is not bad for Dona. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at building my Dona, that's for sure. This has a little bit more to be expected. This is a flat, not good. This is a flat. I don't think I'm going to use that. Same thing over here, not good. You see, so this is the same thing, right? It could potentially go into a lot of crit rate, so I'm just going to keep it, and if it doesn't go into crit rate, I'm just going to sell it. Same thing over here. I need crit rate somewhere. I really need crit rate somewhere for that. This is gonna sell, and this, oh man, this is really painful. I'm just gonna keep it, but it's not good that it's a defense main as a slot 2. But potentially, if it goes into the correct subs, this can be quite powerful, especially if the next sub is probably a defense percentage again. So that's the end of the list. We have successfully gone through 78 rather quickly. So that's basically my day-to-day life on handling my relics. And I guess we can just go ahead and sell the rest. So we can just press sell all, and we should be selling everything else that I do not want to keep. So there we go. So now we have almost 25 million to play around. But before we get into the upgrading, let's see how many relics we have left. So we have 20 relics out of 320 relics. And in fact, mathematically, I have actually kept about 6.25%. I did not just use my brain to think that out. I used a calculator, of course. It's really low, and to add on to that, I'm probably not even going to keep a bunch of them after I upgrade them. So I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade every single one of these to like maybe +6 or +9 to figure out whether I want to keep it or not, and I'll show you guys what's left. Okay, so for relics like this that I just need a lot of speed on them, as long as they don't go into speed, I'm just going to sell it immediately. I'm gonna have to be quite picky with the relics that I have, so it's not good. I'm gonna unlock it and then later bulk sell it once again. And if you recall this relic that I pointed out earlier, I was kind of hoping that you're going to crit rate or crit damage, and also I do not really know who is good with this relic per se. So I think now that it went into defense and it didn't go into something that I really wanted, I'm just gonna sell it off. So goodbye to you. And this is quite an unfortunate one. I was hoping that it would go more into crit rate, but because it went to attack, it has potentially just another 10% of crit rate, but that would mean that it has very little crit damage, which is then not that good. So 20% crit rate, very little crit damage is not that good as well, so I'm just gonna sell that as well. Okay, so this is the first relic that we are gonna keep. A pretty decent speed and a little bit of defense bonus, so this is gonna be better off on a support. I mean, defense is not really that good. I would prefer it to be HP percentage because adamantine scales off HP after all. So relic number 1. So this is like kind of similar, but it's more tailored towards defense. It is not as good as the previous one, but I guess I'm just gonna keep it anyway. So that's relic number 2. Relic number 3. Okay, I'm not too happy about how this turned out to be, but I think the substats are generally still pretty useful, so I'm just gonna have to keep it. Relic number 4. Relic number 5. A little bit of a letdown on the defense, but relic number 6. Give me my crit rate. Give me my crit rate. Let's go. Well, I guess it's pretty good. I think it's not bad. Relic number 7. Very nice relic over here. Relic number 8. Okay, not gonna lie, this looks pretty interesting. Even though this is the relic that I was a little bit sketchy about, but the rolls seem to go pretty nicely, I would say. There is a good spread, and then thankfully it didn't go into flat attack. So I'm just gonna roll, and hopefully on the +15 tier, it doesn't screw me up and throw me the attack flat. Damn, I hope I did not just jinx myself. But this would be relic number 9, and it will also be the last relic on the list. This is basically the last of all the relics that I've gathered. So 9 out of 320. I can't do the math right now, and nice. Crit damage. Yes, I can do with that. But of course, this is not the best main stat that you can have. I think crit damage is going to be so much more powerful here, because crit damage then gives you a lot more stat as compared to just basically defense bonus or even just attack percentage. And to add, Dona already has so much defense from his slot 4 and his other slot 2 relic. So maybe I might not want to make him defense, defense, defense. I could make him like defense, defense, speed. I think that could be pretty epic as well. But anyway, that would be it. These are all the relics that I've upgraded by now. So I've kept some and I've actually decided to sell the rest. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it since we are here. So these are the relics that I intend to sell. Let's take a look at them one by one, right? This I'm gonna sell because I think it should have gone into a little bit more crit rate, but I didn't get that. This one I wanted to sell because I think it was just like a bit messy at the point of time. This is easy sell for me. I think this could be quite useful to some of you guys, but I don't see any purpose in that right now. This as well, and this. And yeah, so you can see these are the kinds of relics that I would sell if they didn't turn out exactly the way I want them to. So there we go. This is the end of the video. I hope this was slightly more eye-opening for you guys. This is not a very common video that you see in most games, I would think. But this is basically the day in the life of probably someone approaching the end game, someone who is trying to minimax and make the most out of his relics. So I'm really trying to make sure that my relics are top tier at this point in time. And yeah, about 6 hours worth of non-stop grinding got me about 9 relics. So that's the reality. That's the reality, right? And of course, it cost me a bunch of Nexus crystals as well. Let me know how many relics you guys are intending to keep from your stash over this weekend when there is an increased 50% relic drop rate. Man, 320 6-star relics. I didn't even get the math right, but it's about 320 or plus minus 1 or 2. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And this has been free to play, by the way. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and yeah, that also cost me about another 6 million gold. Damn, all of that is just down the drain.